Hi friends, welcome to Tipsage YouTube channel. In this video, I am discussing 60 MCQs of GKGS Mock Test Part 3 for RRB NTPC, Group D, SSC and all other competitive examinations. Now moving to the first question. Who was the first ruler to unify most of India under a single empire? Answer: Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya from 321 to 297 BCE unified most of India under the Maurya Empire. With Chanukya's help, he overthrew Dhanananda, seized Magadha dynasty and defeated Seleucus I at 305 BCE, gaining territories in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Later, he embraced Jainism, abdicated in favor of his son Bindusara and retired to Karnataka, shaping India's first great empire. Now moving to the second question. Which script was used in the inscriptions of Emperor Ashoka? Answer: Brahmi. Ashoka's inscriptions were mainly written in Brahmi script, though some in Kharosthi in northwest regions. His edicts inscribed on rocks and pillars promoted Dhamma, means moral law. Now moving to the third question. The Ikta system, which was an administrative and land revenue system, was introduced by which Delhi Sultan? Answer: Iltutmish. The Ikta system was introduced by Iltutmish, the third Sultan of Delhi, to manage land revenues. It divided land into districts, which were given to nobles as iqtidars, who collected taxes and maintained law and order in those areas. Now moving to the fourth question. The Battle of Talikota 1565 resulted in the defeat of which empire? Answer: Vijayanagara Empire. The Battle of Talikota, fought in 1565, was a significant defeat for the Vijayanagara Empire against a coagulation of Deccan Sultanates. This battle led to the collapse of the Vijayanagara Empire's dominance in South India. Now moving to the fifth question. The famous Chauri Chaura incident took place in which year? Answer: 1922. The Chauri Chaura incident occurred in 1922 when a violent mob attacked a police station in Chauri Chaura at Uttar Pradesh by killing several policemen. In response, Mahatma Gandhi called off the National Cooperation Movement as he believed the movement had turned violent. Now moving to the sixth question. Which of the following was the main objective of the Cripps Mission 1942? Answer: to discuss the constitutional future of India. The Cripps Mission, led by Sir Stafford Cripps, was sent to India in 1942 to negotiate with Indian leaders and offer them a promise of eventual independence after World War II. The mission failed due to disagreement over the proposal of a separate constitution for Muslims and other contentious issues. Now moving to the seventh question. Which of the following is the primary function of the Rajya Sabha as Council of States? Answer: representation of the states and union territories. The Rajya Sabha, as a revising chamber, plays a key role in the legislative process by reviving and amending bills passed by the Lok Sabha. This function is defined in Article 80 of the Indian Constitution, which outlines the composition of the Rajya Sabha representing the states and union territories of India. Though it holds significant legislative powers, the Rajya Sabha cannot amend money bills, which can only be introduced and passed by the Lok Sabha. Now moving to the eighth question. The Supreme Court of India has the power of judicial review. This power is derived from which of the following? Answer: Article 13. Article 13 of the Indian Constitution empowers the judiciary to review laws and ensure that they can conform to the Constitution. If any law violates the fundamental rights, it can be declared unconstitutional by the Supreme Court or High Courts. Now moving to the ninth question. Which of the following is the most recent amendment to the Indian Constitution? Answer: 105th Constitutional Amendment. The 105th Constitutional Amendment was passed in 2021 and deals with the rights of the backward classes in the context of the National Commission for Backward Classes as NCBC. The amendment gave the National Commission for Backward Classes a constitutional status, allowing it to perform its duties under the Constitution. This is the most recent constitutional amendment as of now. Now moving to the 10th question. Which of the following is a standing committee of the Indian Parliament? Answer: Public Accounts Committee. The Public Accounts Committee (PAC) is one of the most important standing committees of the Indian Parliament. It is responsible for auditing the revenue and expenditure of the government and ensuring financial accountability. Other standing committees include the Estimates Committee and the Committee on Public Undertakings. A select committee on a bill and a joint parliamentary committee (JPC) are ad hoc committees, meaning they are temporary and formed for specific purposes. Now moving to the 11th question. Which of the following writs is issued by a court to prevent a lower court from exceeding its jurisdiction? Answer: Prohibition. The writ of prohibition is issued by a higher court such as the Supreme Court or High Court to a lower court or tribunal to prevent it from exceeding its jurisdiction or acting contrary to the law. It is a preventive writ that stops the lower authority from continuing an illegal proceeding. Now moving to the 12th question. What is the main function of the Reserve Bank of India (RBI)? Answer: Issuing currency and controlling monetary policy. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) is India's central bank, responsible for issuing currency, regulating inflation and formulating monetary policy. It also manages foreign exchange reserves and also supervises the banking system. Now moving to the 13th question. Which type of unemployment occurs when workers are willing to work but not have the required skills? Answer: Structural unemployment. Structural unemployment happens when workers lack the skills required for available jobs due to changes in technology or the economy. For example, if an industry shifts to automation, workers who lack technical skills may lose their jobs. Now moving to the 14th question. Which tax reform committee played a key role in the introduction of the Goods and Services Tax or GST? Answer: Vijay Kelkar Committee. The Kelkar Committee in 2004 laid the groundwork for GST implementation, recommending a unified tax system to replace multiple indirect taxes and simplify tax administration. Now moving to the 15th question. Which tax reform committee is associated with reforms in India's black money and tax evasion laws? Answer: Vanchu Committee. The Vanchu Committee in 1971 focused on curbing tax evasion and suggested stricter laws against black money, including measures to improve tax compliance. Now moving to the 16th question. Which of the following initiatives is launched by Niti Aayog to promote innovation and entrepreneurship? Answer: Atal Innovation Mission AIM. The National Institution for Transforming India, Niti Aayog, was established on 1st January 2015, replacing the Planning Commission to promote cooperative federalism and policy innovation. The Prime Minister of India is the ex officio chairperson of Niti Aayog. The organization is led by a vice chairperson who is appointed by the Prime Minister. Atal Innovation Mission AIM is a flagship initiative of Niti Aayog that promotes startups, innovation and entrepreneurship in India through Atal Tinkering Labs and Atal Incubation Centers. Now moving to the 17th question. Which Indian state has the largest forest cover? Answer: Madhya Pradesh. According to the India State of Forest Report ISFR, Madhya Pradesh has the largest forest cover in India, followed by Arunachal Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Now moving to the 18th question. The Sundarbans Delta is formed by which two rivers? Answer: Ganga and Brahmaputra. The Sundarbans Delta, the largest mangrove forest in the world, is formed by the Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers along with the Meghna River in West Bengal and Bangladesh. Now moving to the 19th question. Which of the following is the southernmost point of India? Answer: Indira Point. Indira Point is the southernmost point of India, located in the Nicobar Islands in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands Union Territory. Now moving to the 20th question. Which river is known as the lifeline of Rajasthan? Answer: Mahi. Here the answer is Mahi River. The Mahi River is considered the lifeline of Rajasthan due to its role in providing irrigation and water to the arid regions of Rajasthan. Now moving to the 21st question. Which of the following states is the largest producer of iron ore in India? Answer: Odisha. Odisha is the largest producer of iron ore in India, followed by Chhattisgarh and Karnataka. Odisha has large reserves of iron ore, especially in the Keonjhar and Sundargarh districts. Now moving to the 22nd question. What is the escape velocity of Earth? Answer: 11.2 kilometers per second. Escape velocity is the minimum speed required for an object to break free from a planet's gravitational pull without additional propulsion. For Earth, the escape velocity is approximately 11.2 km per second or 11,200 meter per second. Now moving to the 23rd question. What is the phenomenon responsible for the twinkling of stars? Answer: refraction. The twinkling of stars is caused by atmospheric refraction. As light from a star passes through its atmosphere, it bends due to variations in air density. This bending makes the star's position appear to shift continuously, creating a twinkling effect. Now moving to the 24th question. What happens to the pressure of a gas if its volume is halved while keeping the temperature constant? Answer: doubles. According to the Boyle's law, as P1 V1 equal to P2 V2. For a given mass of gas at constant temperature, pressure is inversely proportional to volume. If the volume is reduced by half, the pressure doubles. Now moving to the 25th question. Which of the following has the highest speed in a vacuum? Answer: light waves. The speed of light in a vacuum is the fastest known speed in the universe, approximately 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Unlike sound or seismic waves, light does not require a medium to travel. Now moving to the 26th question. What happens to the resistance of a conductor when its temperature increases? Answer: increases. In metallic conductors, resistance increases with temperature due to increased vibrations of atoms which obstruct the flow of electrons. However, in semiconductors, resistance decreases with temperature. Now moving to the 27th question. What type of lens is used to correct myopia or nearsightedness? Answer: concave lens. Myopia occurs when the eye focuses light in front of the retina instead of on it. A concave lens diverges light rays before they reach the eye, helping focus the image correctly on the retina. Now moving to the 28th question. What is the chemical formula of baking soda? Answer: NaHCO3. Baking soda is chemically known as sodium bicarbonate as NaHCO3. It is used as a leavening agent in baking and as an antacid to neutralize stomach acid. Now moving to the 29th question. Which element is the most electronegative? Answer: fluorine. Fluorine F has the highest electronegativity of 3.98 on the Pauling scale due to its small atomic size and high effective nuclear charge, making it the most reactive non-metal. Now moving to the 30th question. What is the common name for calcium sulfate dihydrate as CaSO4 into 2H2O? Answer: gypsum. Gypsum is a naturally occurring mineral, and when heated, it loses water to form plaster of Paris as CaSO4 into half H2O. Gypsum is widely used in construction and sculpture making. Now moving to the 31st question. Which noble gas is used in bright advertising signs? Answer: neon. Neon emits a bright red-orange glow when an electric current passes through it, making it ideal for advertising signs. Other noble gases like argon and krypton are used for different lighting effects. Now moving to the 32nd question. Which metal is used as a catalyst in the Haber process for ammonia production? Answer: iron. The Haber process is used to synthesize ammonia NH3 from nitrogen N2 and hydrogen H2. Iron is used as a catalyst to speed up the reaction without being consumed. Now moving to the 33rd question. What is the process by which plants lose water through their leaves? Answer: transpiration. Transpiration is the process by which plants release water vapor through small pores called stomata in their leaves. This helps regulate temperature and aids in the movement of nutrients. Now moving to the 34th question. What is the main purpose of DNA replication? Answer: to pass genetic information to daughter cells. DNA replication is the process by which a cell copies its DNA so that when it divides, each daughter cell has an identical set of genetic material. This ensures the continuity of genetic information. Now moving to the 35th question. What is the most common form of asexual reproduction in bacteria? Answer: binary fission. Binary fission is the most common form of asexual reproduction in bacteria, where the cell divides into two identical daughter cells, each with a copy of the parent cell's genetic material. Now moving to the 36th question. Which of the following best describes the function of the ribosome in a cell? Answer: protein synthesis. Ribosomes are the sites of protein synthesis in the cell. They read the mRNA and assemble amino acids into proteins based on the genetic instructions. Now moving to the 37th question. What is the primary function of the large intestine? Answer: absorb water and salts. The large intestine is primarily responsible for absorbing water and salts from the indigestible food matter, forming fecus. It also houses bacteria that aid in the fermentation of undigested food. Now moving to the 38th question. Which of the following organisms can perform both photosynthesis and cellular respiration? Answer: plants. Plants can perform photosynthesis to produce glucose from sunlight and cellular respiration to break down glucose for energy. This makes them autotrophs capable of producing their own food. Now moving to the 39th question. In which phase of the cell cycle does DNA replication occurs? Answer: S phase. DNA replication occurs during the S phase, called as synthesis phase of the cell cycle. This ensures that each daughter cell receives an identical set of DNA during cell division. Now moving to the 40th question. What does the term algorithm refer to in computer science? Answer: a set of instructions for solving a problem. An algorithm is a step-by-step set of instructions or a procedure used to solve a problem or perform a task, especially in programming. It is essential for performing operations effectively. Now moving to the 41st question. What does the term or acronym URL stand for? Answer: Uniform Resource Locator. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator, and it is the address used to access resources on internet, as example of a web page. A Uniform Resource Locator typically includes the protocol of HTTP and domain name and the path to the specific resource. Now moving to the 42nd question. Which of the following is used to identify devices on a network? Answer: IP address. An IP address, called an Internet Protocol address, used to uniquely identify devices on a network and to ensure proper communication between them. The MAC address is also used but is specific to network interfaces within the same local network. Now moving to the 43rd question. Which of the following is the correct order of data units from smallest to the largest? Answer: bit, byte, kilobyte, megabyte. The correct order of data units from smallest to the largest is bit, smallest one, nibble, which contains 4 bits, and byte, which contains 8 bits, and kilobyte, which contains 1024 bytes, and megabyte means which it contains 1024 kilobytes. Now moving to the 44th question. Which of the following programming languages is primarily used for web development? Answer: JavaScript. JavaScript is the primary language used for client-side web development. It enables dynamic and interactive content on websites. While Python and Java are also used for web development, but JavaScript is integral to front-end development. Now moving to the 45th question. What is a common characteristic of both IPv4 and IPv6 addresses? Answer: both are used to identify devices on a network. Both IPv4 as Internet Protocol version 4 and IPv6 as Internet Protocol version 6 are used to uniquely identify devices on a network. IPv4 Internet Protocol version 4 addresses are 32-bit, while IPv6 Internet Protocol version 6 addresses are 128-bit, allowing for a much larger address space. Now moving to the 46th question. Why was the lunar South Pole chosen as the landing site for India's Chandrayaan-3 mission? Answer: it offers unique opportunities for studying lunar polar volatiles like hydrogen and oxygen. The lunar South Pole was chosen as the landing site for Chandrayaan-3 because of its potential to study lunar polar volatiles including hydrogen and oxygen. These elements are critical for future deep space exploration as they could help to reduce reliance on Earth for supplies and enable sustainable space missions. Now moving to the 47th question. Which state has made a historic decision to provide 35% of reservation for women in all government jobs? Answer: Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh recently made a historic decision to approve a 35% reservation for women in all state government recruitments, aiming to increase female representation in the workforce. Now moving to the 48th question. Who was appointed as the new chairperson of ISRO in 2024? Answer: V. Narayanan. V. Narayanan was appointed as the new chairperson of Indian Space Research Organisation in 2024 by succeeding S. Somnath. Now moving to the 49th question. What milestone did the Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO achieve with the launch of the GSLV F-15 rocket? Answer: 100th launch from the Satish Dhawan Space Center. ISRO achieved a major milestone with its 100th launch from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. The GSLV F-15 successfully placed the NVS-02 satellite into orbit, which is part of the navigation with Indian constellation NAVIC series. Now moving to the 50th question. Which Indian state became the first to officially implement the Uniform Civil Code UCC post-independence? Answer: Uttarakhand. On January 27, 2025, Uttarakhand became the first Indian state to officially implement the Uniform Civil Code post-independence. The Uniform Civil Code excludes scheduled tribes and natives who have migrated out of the state. It was passed by the State Assembly in February 2024. Now moving to the 51st question. Which country held the presidency of the G20 in 2024? Answer: Brazil. Brazil hosted the 2024 G20 Leaders Summit in Rio de Janeiro city on November 18th and 19th. The summit was attended by leaders from all 19 member countries, the African Union and the European Union, focusing on global economic and development challenges. Now moving to the 52nd question. In 2025, the World Health Organization WHO declared which country as malaria-free? Answer: Georgia. In October 2024, the World Health Organization certified Egypt as malaria-free. Earlier in 2024, on January, the WHO also recognized Cabo Verde as malaria-free, followed by Georgia in 2025 of January as malaria-free country. Now moving to the 53rd question. Who won the 2024 Nobel Peace Prize? Answer: Nihan Hidianko. The 2024 Nobel Prize for Peace was awarded to the Japanese organization Nihan Hidianko for its efforts to achieve a world free of nuclear weapons. The organization was recognized for its advocacy and for demonstrating, through the testimonies of survivors, that nuclear weapons must never be used again. Now moving to the 54th question. Who was appointed as the UN Secretary General in 2024? Answer: Antonio Guterres. Antonio Guterres continued serving as the Secretary General of the United Nations in 2024 after his re-election for a second term. He has focused on issues such as climate change, conflict resolution, and human rights. Now moving to the 55th question. Who won the 2024 ICC Women's T20 World Cup? Answer: New Zealand. The 2024 ICC Women's T20 World Cup final that was played at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium in Dubai by United Arab Emirates. New Zealand defeated South Africa by 32 runs to win their maiden T20 World Cup. Now moving to the 56th question. Which new artificial intelligence tool was introduced by Google in 2024? Answer: Gemini AI. Gemini AI, developed by Google, is a powerful multimodal AI designed to enhance natural language understanding and problem-solving capabilities. Now moving to the 57th question. What is Surya Tilak technology implemented at the Ram temple in Ayodhya in 2024? Answer: Special sunbeam alignment on Ram Lalla idol. Surya Tilak is an advanced optical system designed to allow a sunbeam to naturally illuminate on the forehead of the Ram Lalla idol for every Sri Ramanavami festival. Now moving to the 58th question. Recently, In which Indian state was the foundation stone laid for a green hydrogen hub under the National Green Hydrogen Mission? Answer: Andhra Pradesh. The foundation stone for the NTPC Green Energy Limited Green Hydrogen Hub project was laid at Pudimadaka near Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. This is a 1,85,00,000 crore project aims to produce 1500 TPD green hydrogen and 7,500 TPD green hydrogen derivatives, supporting India's goal of 500 gigawatt non-fossil energy capacity by 2030. Now moving to the 59th question. Which state in India recently requested the inclusion of the mumps vaccine in the universal immunization program due to a rise in mumps cases? Answer: Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has requested the inclusion of mumps vaccine in the universal immunization program following a rise in cases, with at least 150 new cases reported each month. Now moving to the 60th question. Under which mission were the Paramrudra supercomputers developed? Answer: National Supercomputing Mission. The Paramrudra supercomputers were developed under the National Supercomputing Mission (NSM), aimed at enhancing India's computing capabilities for scientific research and technological development. Please like, share and subscribe to our TipsEdge YouTube channel. Practice link is given in the description. Comment your score after practicing. To download this MCQs PDF, join our TipsEdge WhatsApp channel. Link is given in the description. We are ready to tie up with educational institutions. Kindly refer if any. To download the PDF of MCQs, click on this. You can download and study from this PDF all 60 MCQs. Thank you.